Let's see if this works. Hey, let's see. If that's connected to everything, that would be interesting. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Okay. We're doing a paint over. I don't know if this is working on everything else. It might be. Oh, I think it is. All right, cool. Hey, Maggie. So basically, I'm doing a paint over of this one because someone nicely let me do it. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna duplicate the bottom layer. What's happening, everyone? Duplicate the bottom layer. And now the thing I noticed about it, I'm just looking at the changes I want to make. So I'm gonna start with, hey, how's everyone? Let me know in the comments, is the volume's okay on everything? I don't know. We'll look back. I did a lot of stuff on OBS, and I was like, okay. So first thing I want to do, I'm just using the transform tool because this is just how I've always kind of done it. Right click, remove transform. I'm gonna use the warp tool just to fill in the chin. I think it needs to get pulled in just a little bit. Oh, is my laptop dying? No. What's happening, Razor? I'm seeing if my machine can handle what I'm putting it through. Oh, I don't think it can. What? Nah. I think we're having emergency issues, people. Okay, there we go. Jesus. That took a long time though. Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk the chin up. So I think with women it's a good thing with the jaw just to make it softer. Yeah, that'll do. Now I just want to make a bit of changes to the nose. I don't want to really zoom in super. Well, it's not really changes. It's just kind of what am I doing? I'll say I'm just changing the rendering on it. Turn down the opacity a little bit. So with the lighting, I'm thinking because the light source, we'll draw that out first. I think the light is coming from. It's coming from this side, right? It's coming from this side. So let's just draw that in. So now as I paint, I'm just going to make some changes because I think one of the things I wanted to look at as well with it is the value scale. I think some of the values are a bit too, it's too close. So what I'm going to do first, just take a little darker and a little bit to the red. Maybe even a little bit more red. There we go. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to just push back some of the values. You see that? And as I picked out the color, it's just it's like it's just adding a different kind of a bit more depth to the image. Especially I think if the shadow is on this side. Yeah, you see how that's the difference already? And it just puts a cast shadow on this nose as well. And I'm going to use it to just kind of pull out some more, like this side. I can see this light, you're trying to do it with the chin, but like, let's just push it back. Let's push it back. And even this, if the light's coming from this side, right? Read the form of it, yeah? It's like a three-dimensional thing. As you stroke, try and like go around, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna burn that all the way out into this. See how it doesn't have to be that much darker. But when you just add, it just adds a bit more to the forms. See, so it's not, I'm not making like a lot of major changes. And I'm mainly just picking up some of the colors that you've left down there. But when you round it out, I don't know, it just makes, I think it just makes everything kind of read better. So I'm just pushing and putting back some of the colors that I've left there. But I'm also trying to make sure I'm adding like values. Oh wait, my laptop went crazy. Let's go back. There we go. And I haven't really even zoomed in. Jeez. Because I'm not trying to go into that with like super details. But just enough to just show the difference. Also, with the nose here, because this is the light side, it's okay to have like some harder edges. You see that? Just to bring it in. Because I know sometimes I get tempted as well to make it like a hard kind of transition here on this side. But if you just soften that down, like that. And then we just add a little bit of light on top. So all we're really doing, I'm just adding more values to it. How's everyone doing? Yeah, see? I'm gonna add a nice little light here as well. This way, you can see that the light is kind of, it's just reading better on the forms. So adding little highlight here as well on the corner of the eye. Because this is the light side, right? So I'm just adding some hard edges as well, just to kind of define different forms just a little bit. Really gonna extend this shadow bit here. But as I do that, add a real brighter one Like, nice little color here. And I think you used a lot of a soft round. There's too many soft edges. I think sometimes with pieces you got to get kind of a confident variation of hard and soft edges. Like even the eye here, yeah. Let's make it lighter. It doesn't need to be that dark. If you add some lighter tones, look, you can bring it out. And sometimes it's good to take a color from the skin, because then it kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Kind of harmonizes it a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit more white to it. There we go. Just a little bit there. And even the eye, just kind of just bringing down the values. Like push the black just a little bit further back. And because this eye is all the way over here, really darken up that side. All right, now, even here, I'm thinking about this side. We'll still have a bit of a light. See? So just a little bit there, just to push that back. And we'll pull that all the way down here as well. Okay. And also, because it's kind of 3/4, I'm putting this other nostril in. And then just on the edge of that, because sometimes, hey, I'm glad you can hear me. I'm multi-streaming now, so I'm on we should be on Kick, Instagram, kind of everything right now. I'm adding in like a dark shadow here on this side of the nose, because I notice when it gets to this side, you get this really stark contrasting shadow that you can kind of drop underneath. See, kind of like that. And then now we're here. I'm just adding this darker value in just different areas. Because that way it just really, you see how it just kind of just hardens up some of these edges. That's really what I'm doing mainly. And I wouldn't say hardening it up too much, but just enough to add kind of variety. Because you definitely, even on like some of the edges here, I can see it's just too much. Too many soft edges. Too many soft edges. Ooh. Well, I don't know what's happened now. So basically what I'm going to do is... Let me rewind to when my brush was a normal size. Jeez. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, high computer load detected. Yeah, I know. Computer's frying. So I'm just using this to try and just define the edges here. And sometimes it's just pushing and pulling the values that are down already. I'm just trying to load the brush size, but it's getting... It's freezing up on me. Hold on, can we do it? Whoa. Alright, so I'm just going down to a smaller brush now. Because some edges I just want to define. Okay, and what I'm going to do now, because some of the colors, I think, like the values are not that great. So like with the hair, like I see we got this like, we got really dark value and we got kind of the mid-tones. But let's just pull the mid-tones forward. Let's just have that come out. You know what I'm saying? If this is the light side, it doesn't have to be this kind of in shadow. So I'm just picking out colors. I'm pushing this right back. And if this is going here, see? I don't know how to really explain what I'm doing here now. Sometimes with hair strands, it's kind of, you can just cut it up and then you just kind of fill it in with the flow. So for example, let's go even darker than this. And then I'm just gonna use these shapes now. These are gonna be the guidelines to kind of how I'm gonna just curve this hair around. And I'm just making the hair longer as well because I just think it'll be a better shape. And I'm using that now as well just to add a darker value. I mean, when you get darker values into the hair, it can be interesting. And even like this darkest bit, I'm kind of picking some of the darks out just so it can have like a little bounce light. Because I don't like how this hair bit here is so separated. Because I know there's a lot of hair going on, but think about it. It's still round, right? It's still the shape of her head. It's still round. And the hair strands, if it's pulled back like this, the strands are going to be like this as well, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start picking up values. And we can just start colouring it in, how it will drop. You know? You've got it here as if it's like the two bangs at the front aren't really, hey Ewan, as if the two bangs at the front aren't really connected. You know what I'm saying? Like they're two different structures. So we got to use these colors to kind of bring that together. And because of we'll even pick up some of the gray in the background, just for like a bounce light. Not a lot, but just a little bit. No, look, there we go, just a little bit. See, and sometimes when you do these overlapping strands, you can use kind of the values to, how do I say this? To make it look like it's kind of overlapping, right? So it can give it extra form by not really doing much. You can kind of get the illusion of form without actually having to go in and do like every single strand or anything like that. See? So just a little bit on the hair. I just want to add some more of that brown to extend it. How's everyone doing today? Now this is the lightest color. I'm cool for it to be there like as a highlight accent. But look, let's just use the values that are here to just kind of, what's the right way to put it? To just be braver with the edges, man. Just be braver with the edges. Yeah, see, and even though that this is this side, I'm gonna add a little bit for it to be like a bit of like a reflected light. And this bit of the cheek, when it's lined up like this, it makes it look like it makes the head seem less three-dimensional. So when you have those kind of edges where they match, it's really good to try and break it. And I'm like even just picking up certain colors. See, just to put some more of the skin into it. How's everyone doing today? See, and at this bit, I think this should come all the way out because it makes it look like her head is kind of shrinking. See? And sometimes you can just add just some dark lines just to break it up. And then I'm just picking out colors from around it. Just to sharpen up some of the edges. I think it's a good image. I just think just generally the value ranges are it's just not really there as much as it should be. Wait, let's maybe get rid of the neck bit. Let's keep what you had going on. I don't want to make too many changes to it because then what's the point? So I just want to pick up this value like a dark. Just add a bit more to this side at the bottom. You see, I'm not adding it all over. Wait, I guess I'm adding it more to the light side than the dark side, actually. Ah, maybe I'm messing it up. Hold on, let's figure this out. See, sometimes it's good to just make sure you can pick up and just figure out are you using the right lighting scheme. See, now I'm just picking up some more of the blonde hair. So if this is the light side, See? We'll definitely have more of the lighter color on this side. So I'm just pushing these back. I'm pushing the darks on this side kind of right the way back. To the point where, yeah, I don't think it would even be there, so. But still want it as a car shadow. So just pick up that little, the background color. Just to add a little bounce onto it on the back. And I'm just adding that to little bits of the hair. Just so the car shadow is more uniform to it. Now this bit at the back, I don't know what was going on there. But I'm adding some darker values now just to try and more define the shapes that you have going on here. And just kind of using it to just block out the different forms that I'm seeing in what you have. I think it could work. Yeah, see? So after I've done that, I'm just using the colors and the values that are down to just push and pull what you've got here. So it's not even really doing that. It's not really even doing that much. It's just retouching the values. Okay, so here I'm really pushing these darks back because just the angle there. And it's not like I wouldn't say I'm even like doing much. It's kind of just making sure that all of like the strokes are kind of following the right kind of path and giving it the right values that I want. So you're thinking, adding a bit of car shadows now. I'm really trying to not pull, but like push back some of the darker values here. Because I still think it's just a bit. I know I'm going darker, but I think I've put too much. Yeah, especially if this is the dark side. See? So just to push back some of these lights. Like it's cool to have some car shadows. Well, we got to remember the main light source should be coming from this side here. See? Okay, now let's just finish the air. But I want to pick up this color here. Hey, thanks for joining. Hey, someone joined from a post. Cheers. So we're just gonna do the air here, yeah, because I've noticed you kind of left it, and I feel like that's because you don't know how to do ears. But they're cool after you figure it out. Okay, and because the light source is here, this is the top, so it's okay for this to be like the lightest. But if you're using this color as a car shadow, let's put some of it down here. Yeah, add some more highlights here. And even here at the bottom, the ear wouldn't be completely black like this. So if we're doing strands to cover it, okay. But see, let's just we can make it interesting still. We're just gonna soften and round the whole drawer up. Add a bit more of this brown, because I notice it's in the shadows. And just from looking, the whole image, it just needs some darker values. And some lighter ones, because look, on the body, I can tell what you meant because of how you've done this neck. But I just see a lot of issues, not a lot of issues, but I just see some issues with it. I think the neck should be wider first of all. We're bringing that out to about here. And a little bit forward just to show the tilt in her neck, how she's moving. I'm kind of just doing this from memory because I've done this angle so many times. Sometimes it's just anatomy. Like, I can see what you're doing, and I can kind of feel, just from drawing this angle a lot of times, what the reference you were looking at kind of was. But as you've gone across the body, your strokes don't wrap around the form as well. See? Like this this is the back of the arm, right? This is the shoulder, right? The shoulder is three-dimensional. So let's just push and pull some parts of this, just to make it more in the shape, you see? See, that's not even that much of a difference. But that changes it already. And also, because look at this, you've got the light's coming from here, right? So the light on the face matches that. Light scheme on the neck matches that. But on the arm, it doesn't. On the arm, the light's coming front on, equal on both sides of the arm. So we have to change that. Because look, this is the dark side. We just push this value this way. continue it how you rounded the top. But look how we have to move the light source. We have to move the light. So it matches the rest of the anatomy, yeah. I'm saying, so we really want to make it clear that there is some like top shine. See? And if we're gonna do any kind of cast shadow again, we pick up the back. And that's just if we want. And this shadow now, just pull it out. Because it seems this was a bit where you were like, oh, all right with there being certain darker values. So, see? And it'll even be darker on this side. So the only thing we're really doing, I'm just unifying the light scheme. See? Because this wouldn't be lit either. So maybe a little light like that. The top, let's pull that out so it goes round. Sometimes you got to do that as well. When it comes to clothes, you got to be careful that it's not like super close to the skin. So like it goes over the skin instead of it being fully connected. And even here, again, the light source. You got this as the light side. It's not the light side. The light side should be this side. So that's all we're doing here. Just look, just push that back. Even there, just drag it down. As you did here, look, this arm is the dark side. Even there, look, just pull some of that brown in. Don't like it, so add a little bit more. Just like that. Whoa, what happened? Okay. So many lights. What? So what I want to do now, I just want to change all of the back. So I don't understand why. I don't understand why this is dark. Hey, how are you? How's everyone doing? So yeah, see, basically that's why I'm putting this light out now. And I'm adding it here because this shouldn't be. This isn't the dark. This is the light. So I'm not using any reference. So I'm just kind of just using my memory of the form and how they read and just kind of. I wouldn't say would I say guessing? Kind of, yeah. I'm pretty much kind of guessing how it reads. I don't want to look at any reference. I'm just kind of doing my own thing with it. But this is definitely not the dark. Yeah. I definitely feel like I should be looking at some reference now because I feel like this is looking off. It's looking just a little bit off. Let me see. Nah, it should be like that. Yeah, see? See? And now I'm just adding these colors here. Just to make it a bit more uniform. And even here, just that dark. We're not adding crazy amount, but just enough that like you can see some like value changes. So you're just changing and adding colors to this shadow here. Because yeah, I don't think that part of the neck should just be in like full black. I get maybe not wanting to do these strokes, but see, just put it over. And sometimes just to do car shadows, it's alright to just have confidence with it and just put the mark in. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just adding car shadows. This way, it just brings it all a bit together. Uh, just want to extend this bit under the chin. You see, and just push it back. Even there, yeah. So this is how we've got from when I started. Yeah. Oh wait, no. This is from when we started. Just change the chin. Bam. 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 So all I'm really doing over time, I'm just adding values. And just for the lips, I just want something to bring out just a bit of the color. See? It's just kind of just using the lights and the colors that are there to just push and pull elements to make bolder and like bolder statements. Okay. Um, what else is there to really do? I'm just bringing in more of this refracted light just to bring it to kind of bring it together a little bit. Here, just a little reflected light here as well on the bottom of the chin. Now give me some of that, yeah, and then just mix some of that in there as well. So sometimes when I'm on the image, I like just mix the colors on it. You see? Now, I'm gonna merge this down onto it. Now what we're gonna do, levels. We're just gonna change levels. We're gonna do just some adjustments, because, yeah. So that's the levels. I'm just gonna do separate little things where I just play around with it. Make it just a little bit more vibrant. Just up the saturation quite a bit. So vibrance, just up the saturation. Now, one I like to do the most, selective color. Hey, thanks for the follow, everyone. Marco, cheers. Anyone who's here on anything else, I don't know how you would be, but if you are here, hey, someone sent me a message on the kick of all things. Mad. All right, cool. Let's just get back to it. So what I'm doing on the selective color, because selective color is one I like to do the most. It allows you to just change little things with each of the colors. So just add a little bit more magenta to the reds. I want the yellows to just have a little bit less black because the skin, it's just a little looking a bit too beige. Yeah. Up the yellow a little bit. I want the cyan to be a bit more to be stronger as well. Yeah. So. Now keep the blacks as they are. I want slightly more yellow to the highlights. Just a bit. Just a little bit. There's a little black just to push it back. Yeah, cool. So that's the selective color. Look, after I turn it off, turn it on. It doesn't look like a big difference, but it just does a little something. Color balance as well, just to bring everything together. So shadows. Yeah, maybe a little bit more blue to the shadows, yeah. Boom. Just lean a little bit towards yellow on the highlights and the midtones. Just leave it at that. So we'll merge all of that down on top of it. Boom. So we went from this to this. This to this. Now, what I want to do now, I'll duplicate this again. Because what I want to do, I want to change this left eye. I do not like it. So I'll just do free transform, go to the warp, and then I'm just going to shift it. Because I'm trying to look at the perspective of the eyes as well. I want it to line up and line up with the rest of the image. I think that works. Okay, hold on. Let's zoom back in. So now we just look at it before and after that eye change. Yeah, see? It's not a giant difference. But I think it fits the shape well. From there, we can just line the eyebrow properly. So now I'm just pulling this out a little bit more. Yeah, I think this could be better. And then we shrink it down here. Okay, this color here, I just think some of the shadow, it needs more of a red. Yeah, there we go. So now I'm just kind of pretty much adding more values to the nose, just so it can just have more of a variation. Because it still wouldn't all be like a uniform color. It wouldn't be. So it's like, see? So it's like just kind of trying to read the forms in the shapes that are there. You see? Pushing that right down as well because I'm trying to just keep it in line with the light source. Oh, it's the nose, just separating the nostril and trying to get the light to read more around the nose, because especially after the nose, like at the bottom, you will get some kind of reflection from the top lip. See that little bit there, and I want to get the fact that some of the light I want bouncing back off this side, so not a lot. But just that little bit there. So what I'm pretty much just using sharp lines to just differentiate everything. 2 minutes of jokes. Rise you? How do I rise you? Wait. I'm doing this on desktop, so this is a whole new world. All right, there you are. Hold on. Multi guess. What the? All right, hold on. I'm clicking things. Whoa. I don't know what happened. It disappeared. Request again? It's just a skill. I wouldn't say it's that crazy. No, it's good, but it's not. I think anyone can learn it. Oh wait, there you are. Hey man, can you hear me? Hey man, hey. Let's.
Well, just so you know, when people are on your channel, I don't know why people talk about this sometimes. I can't see your background.
What? You can't see my background?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? You there?
Let me drop down and come back and see if I can work.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, shit. Who knows how these tangled webs weave? Alright, you're back. Hold on. I can click there. Hold on. It says multi-guest. Common, we're pushing it hard on every single streaming platform I have. No, it disappeared again. What the hell? says high computer load detective. Can you hear me okay? Oh wait, there you are. Can you hear me? I don't know if you're there. Okay, so I want to add even darker values here. Nah, I can't. The thing's just spinning, spinning. You there now? Hello? I don't know if I can hear you or I'm just hearing myself. It's bugged, at least you know. You know what? I think it's cause I'm trying to stream on so many different things. And I don't know if my laptop can handle it. Yeah, I'm even hearing myself back echoing somewhere. Where am I echoing? Oh, so I'm on the kick as well. I know the young people and that they do that. So now I'm just adding an even darker one because I just want to add enough that it just finishes off this nose. And just add a little darker one just for underneath the lip. Bit there. What is happening? It probably doesn't help that I've got like a million like tabs. Try again. Hold on. What's the idea, man? I'm all ears. Use Restream. Hey, that's money. I'm not paying these from when OBS said. I googled it today. From when it said, "Oh, you can do it for free," bruh. I figured that out, bro. I put all the keys in. If you're on Instagram or anything, I don't know how it's looking. I don't know how it's feeling. We'll figure it out together. But this is the first one, and we'll see. So I don't have to pay these Restream people money. Let's not do. Let's not do that if I don't have to do it. But comment, how bad is it? Scale of 1 to 10. Like, is it viewable? Okay, now I want to add just this darker one. Just to really separate the hair. It's a 5, you freeze sometimes. Bruh. The people just have supercomputers. I don't know how everything works. Maybe we need to take some more stuff off my C drive. I don't know, man. Alright, now I'm just adding this dark one because I just wanted to separate. Yeah, I just wanted to separate to make it sure to find that this is the eyelashes. Oh yeah, it definitely does. I had to move the scratch disc. I've had to do all kinds of things to keep this thing together. I've had to keep this thing together. It's been a journey. See, now it's not even to do anything crazy. Just that I wanted a bit more sharp lines here. There you go. Hey, as long as someone can hear me, that's okay enough. But I can tell it must be a bit laggy because it's even frying me. So what I'm doing now, I'm thinking maybe just adding some highlights. Then you're good. All right. So yeah, what I want to do now, I'm thinking I just want to add some slightly darker tones in certain places. Now this is just to differentiate. You know, on the upper lip, you get this like curvy bit. I'm kind of just using this now to kind of pull out some more of the shapes around the mouth. Because I think this doesn't need to be this kind of close in value range. Just add some more of this pink because I don't think it would be. Do you know what? I feel like this whole side on the right just needs a whole darker, just one darker shade over it. What's happening, Steve? Yeah, see. Yeah, see? Just to mix that in. And then just to push that down, so I think it was coming up a little bit too much. My laptop, just trying to keep this all going. Ooh. Now, just another thing that I like to do. used to like to do it, but suddenly my Photoshop, I just don't have a paint bucket tool anymore. It's whatever the hell this is. No idea what this is. It's annoying. Alright, so I'm just gonna add the highlights. I really want it to be a white. So what I'm gonna do, just add it sparingly. Hold on, let's push that back. See, now it's just add in. See, you just add the highlight. See, it can just make everything kind of come together. So, let's move up to a bigger brush. Wow. Wow. I'm just trying to make it survive while my machine is stuttering, everyone. But this might be killing my scratch disc, everyone. Wow. And then even again. Let's add a bit more. Just to separate this ear bit. And some of the little bits here, the darkest bits, we're just going to add a darker value. Not everywhere. Just certain pieces. Not this black. Just a bit to knock it back. And now this is just to add some different tones because I think it still needs different values on the lips. I don't like how. See, the way I'm just adding some darker values just to change the lips.
No rush lunches with Domino's.
What's happening, Pappy? So then that's why I'm then adding some more darker values to the lips because they are turned. There we go. So free up my laptop. I'm just trying to see if I can pick up some different colors from the image. But my laptop, boy, God. Alright, cool, we're okay. Whoa. Don't know why it's done that. Okay. So I'm just pushing out the neck a little bit. I want to add a highlight to this because this hair has been getting on my nerves. So what I'm gonna do, we're just gonna go down to like a small brush. Nine will do. See, now I'm just gonna try and use this brush. We can use it just to push all of the stuff forward. Oh, I am freezing. Jeez. Even my YouTube. Okay, we're good. Okay, let me just minimize that. Maybe that will help. So this like glowy yellow. See? Just like kind of, just by adding it. See how it kind of adds a whole new. It adds a whole new kind of dimension to the hair. See? And it's like, it's not a crazy addition. But you see how that can kind of just lift it up. Okay, see? And now we just push this. I'm trying to think about the head shape. No, I think it should come further out. I think I messed it up. I think more of this shape. Oh, and if you're gonna do this, it's cool to just be, I guess, more confident with it.